The goal of our little farm is to make a nice little income that's not related to my full-time job. I love doing backyard farming. I keep bees, and we have always had a garden, but I put out this big spinach plot, and it's turned into a $1,000 side hustle. So I can make $1,000 a month off this spinach, and we have a great time with it. It takes up a little 2,000 square foot piece of our backyard. The kids get to help and learn hard work. We get to make a nice little supplementary income. And that's why we do what we do. I wanted to tell you a little bit about how we started our 2,000 square foot garden back here. So we had this idea, followed Curtis Stone quite a bit, and decided that we wanted to try experimenting. We made the decision that we thought spinach would be the easiest to find a place to market, and so planned out what we thought we might be able to sell locally to a few juice bars, grocery stores, things like that. And then we just went after it. We really didn't know whether we'd be able to sell it or not, but we thought with 2,000 square feet, that'd be potentially few hundred pounds a week that we could take to market. And if we didn't sell it all, no big deal. So what that meant was we were trying to act quick. It was near the time that we needed to plant, so this was 1st of September. And I bought a dump truck load of compost from the city. So that's, I guess that's probably like 25 or so yards of compost. And it was dumped in a huge pile at the back, a huge pile of compost right there. I spread it all by hand with a wheelbarrow and shovel over a weekend. So they dumped it on Friday. I spread it over a Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Got it all spread out. It's about 3 or 4 inches deep. And then I used an earthway seeder and planted straight into it. So it was a lot of work to get that all spread out. But at the end of the day, it cost, between the earthway seeder, the soil, and the transportation to get it brought here, that was probably $700, including the seed. So, we bought just a little bit of additional equipment, like a few extra hoses and a sprinkler to water everything. And so with less than $1,000 investment, we put in our spinach, and it's turned into a $1,000 a month side hustle. So it's been quick to return what we've invested, and it's been a really fun way for our family to get involved and to make some extra money, and for the kids to learn entrepreneurship as well. So it's been a great experience for us. We have 8 beds of spinach out here that we were working through the fall. We'd completely let them go during the winter. We're in zone 6B, 7A. So the spinach has gone a little bit, little out of control. It's now first week of March, and so it's really coming on. It's almost ready to deliver, but some of it has gone a little bit out of control. So what we're doing is we're cutting it out of the beds, all the over mature spinach, and letting the new growth come on underneath. That's the project for today. So I'm gonna harvest out this bed that's right behind me with a bucket. The bed just adjacent to it, right over my shoulder here, is basically ready for market. So as soon as our first order comes in about a week, that's where it's going to come out of. I wanted to talk a little bit about what our goal was with starting the backyard farm that we have. It's really small scale, like I said, 2,000 square foot bed. I really wanted to optimize the time that I have to put into a side hustle like this. I work a full-time job. I'm away from the house about 55 hours a week. And so time that we might spend just playing in the backyard, planting a big garden like this for me it's kind of like playing for me. And so I wanted to find a way to make some money off of having fun in the backyard and doing it in a way that was clean. And when I say clean, I mean like effective and efficient. Another reason was I wanted to practice entrepreneurship. I really enjoy finding unique ways to make money. It all started really with beekeeping a few years ago, and then has kind of spun into this backyard farm idea. So I wanted something that I could do, make extra money, work from home, do it with the kids. We have 3 young children, 5, 3, and 2. And so I wanted them to be able to work alongside me, just like I worked alongside my dad. I grew up on an 800-acre farm out in Missouri, and have since moved away, started a different profession. I work in aircraft maintenance. But this is in my heart. Farming's in my heart. It's one of the things that I love to do. And so I wanted to be able to do that with my family and serve our local community, make extra money for our family, and have fun while we're doing it. And we've loved it so far. Last fall we found a couple of customers. We found a juice bar and a grocery store who we sold to. And so we're going to continue in that way and try to pick up more juice bars, so really try to crank it up a little bit more, and to do it with a way that's really community focused. So we'll be able to hire help from some of the neighbor kids. We have a small neighborhood that we live in, but we'll be able to provide income for them as they're able to do good work, get paid for it, and serve our local community. So this is a fun project. If you have any questions, please put them below. We'd love to answer them in a follow-up video.